Hey everyone, it's Adam Helfman from Hire It Done. Welcome to the podcast. Today, we're on location with Dana Insulation. We're at a home here where we're going to be putting in Crawlspace insulation and we're going to be blowing cellulose insulation in the attic. This homeowner is going to save money keeping the house cooler because of the insulation, and in the wintertime, he's going to keep it warmer because of the insulation. Let's go inside and find out how we're going to do it. So I'm here with Tom Mackey from Dana Insulation, and today we talked about we're going to be putting in cellulose in the attic and it's blown in. Tom, this is the cellulose that you guys use. Explain to me how this goes in the process.
A couple of very interesting points is Applegate is a Michigan manufactured product, highly recognized as one of the better products in the market today. So each one of these bags are split in half, broken half, and put into our truck mounted machine, and then it gets ground down to a much finer product and runs through a 4-inch hose up into each one of the attic environments. Today we're in a split level home, so there's multiple attics in this home, and our team will be running the hose from this truck to the multiple attics that you'll see behind the filming. So this is a great job where this home will be upgraded from a 1963 level of R11 up to R49, and it'll be amazing the difference between today.
Tom, let me ask you, the R11 that's there, is it like is it fiberglass?
Fiberglass bat, yeah.
Okay. Do you go over it? Because if it's okay, you might as well just use that as a base.
Well, it's important to go, yes, going over it is fine. The much bigger issue is each one of the soffits will need to be baffled. And so that part of our job as the preparation or being prepared will be to baffle every part aspect of the soffit.
So the baffling for everyone out there is the yellow styrofoam piece that basically creates an air gap so that air can go into the soffit and then into the attic and out the ridge. And the insulation keeps the heat inside the house, or in the summertime keeps the cool inside the house. It works both ways, right, Tom?
It works exactly the way you described it. And this home in particular is going to have a tremendous result because they are so low in their current R value. So
he'll save money on his heating bills.
We're very, very thrilled. We're going to monitor this house because of today's filming, and we're going to be able to tell you 6 months from now what the reduction percentage was. It's going to be a marvelous, for this homeowner, it's going to be very, very impressed with the results.
We're here with the homeowner and we're about to get ready with the insulation, but I want to ask him a few quick questions about why he decided to get insulation. So Mr. Medusky, what made you want to get insulation in your house?
Two things. Number one, our energy bill, trying to reduce the cost of our energy, right? And then the second one was the family room was an addition at some point in the house. And with that addition, it's very, very cold in the winter. We pretty much freeze all winter long in that room, so that was the reason. That was the main reason to get the insulation done today, is to get that room warm and then reduce the cost.
Well, based on what Dana Insulation told me and how they prescribed the fix, and we're going to document it, you're in good hands for sure on that one. And for anyone out there, if you have a room that's above a garage that's cold, if you have an addition that's always cold in the wintertime, or areas in your house that just need insulation, there's a solution for all of that. All you got to do is visit hireitdone.com. But let's go inside and see how we do this. So Tom, we're about to get started on this insulation project. We just checked out the crawl space and it had a musty smell. What causes that kind of smell?
Well, the folks here at this home and in most homes don't have a proper vapor barrier down. By installing a 6 mil or higher mil visqueen down, we're going to eliminate that musty or mildew smell.
So does the visqueen cover the ground, and then do you wrap it up, the walls?
We do.
And then you seal it all?
We seal it with spray foam, closed cell foam, so it'll stay in place and nice and taut, and will continue forever to keep that smell down. Okay,
so the crawl space had a wet, musty smell. The visqueen, properly installed, will prevent the moisture from migrating up.
That's exactly right.
Okay, and then you have air from the house going to be traveling in there now. Tell us about that.
Well, it's kind of interesting because 90% of the folks that I visit with have a door over the top of their crawl space.
Sure.
And I explained to them we need to have a screen there.
Sure.
We need the heat from the basement or that level to migrate into the crawl space, making it a conditioned space that's getting heat. And for them, they can't comprehend that because they think that the cold air is coming in, and I'm the one eliminating the cold air from coming in.
Okay.
So by insulating it correctly, there is no more infiltration, so we want the heat to infiltrate the crawl space.
And then a warmer crawl space creates a warmer environment around it.
In this case, it's above in the kitchen, which is the most important room in this home.
So they have a kitchen that's really cold in the wintertime and the adjoining family room super cold. This is going to solve that problem. So imagine if it's your own home and you're always cold in the kitchen, or you're always cold in a family room that has a crawl space below it. This is the solution. A lot of people say, oh, just seal it up. No. It's got to be ventilated properly, but at the same time, the air barriers have to be installed right, and that's how you get the efficiency that you're talking about.
That's right. And this home will be forever changed after we're completed here today.
Let's talk about the energy savings, because this homeowner said that, it's always been cold. His heat bills have always gone up. You're going to be putting in new insulation in the attic spaces, new baffles for proper ventilation. The R value, I always tell people the minimum is R49. You go up to R60, but R49 is your highest savings right now here in the metro area. Is that what you're putting in for them now?
Today we're going to put R49 in, and that answer in this case has to do with how long they intend to be in the home. They're meeting a wonderful standard by getting it to R49. R60 would be better, there's no question, but it has to do with how much money they're going to lay out today and how long are they going to be in the home. So there's a formula to figure out which is best.
So you advise the homeowner
We
on
advise
how
the
that works.
homeowner based upon how long they plan to be in this home. But the next 5 years, for sure, this home is going to realize a major savings, and equally as important, they're really going to enjoy a much more comfortable home.
So there you have it, folks. Hopefully you learned a little bit about insulation and how to save energy. If you want this done in your home, just visit hireitdone.com or visit danainsulation.com.